this up, shouldn't I, beforehand? Anyway, alright, I'm just going to go and turn on the mixer and just wait for a few people to get on and we'll start this mix. Oh, how are we all doing? Let's spin this on around. Back. Sorry about the noise from the didgeridoo phone holder thing. That's what I'm looking for. How is everyone today? Who have we got on? So I'm just going to do a mix, and then a little bit later. We're busy. Ash is here. We've got some cattle to sort out, and I've been challenged to do that Crawford tractor challenge. I don't know if anybody's seen that. Somebody mentioned it yesterday, and I thought, what do you mean I've been challenged for it? So then last night, I do watch Crawford's videos, and I saw that he'd put a direct on to me like Joe Seal. So I suppose I better do it really, ain't I? Morning, Darren. It is a nice morning today. Morning, Tom. Morning, Alfie. And morning, Kieran. Glad to see you all on. Commenting away. So yeah, let me just show you what I'm doing. Just doing a mix. I've got a silage bale in. So I'm going to have to pop these in and let the mixer just chew it up a little bit. So, we've just bought a load of silage from a local farmer and we're going to put that into our mix now just to make the maize last a little bit longer. That's the plan. So yeah, just to make the maize that we've got left here just last a little bit longer, we're going to put a silage bale in every mix. But it's not chopped silage, it's not been chopped into the bale, so it just takes a little bit of processing, which is a bit of a pain, but we'll be alright, have to get through it, won't we? What can I do in the meantime while I'm waiting for this to process? I can't go into the yard because my dad and Ash are messing with some cows at the minute, so I'll just have to chat with people. Might be the best idea. Rufus Farming Life, morning. Morning, Dave. Lil White, morning to you. And Sam, good to see you all on. So, what's everyone doing today? How long does it take to do a mix? Probably about 20-ish minutes, something like that, I'd have thought, 20-25 minutes maybe. Just depends on what mix we're doing. Like now, because we're putting the silage in, it's going to be like the top end of that 25 minutes if I was just doing it not on camera and concentrating on just doing it. But yeah, if we're just putting like maize in, then not very long. But what we tend to do is we will put the forage in first, and we'll get that ready sort of the day before, so it sort of splits that up so that a lot of time it only seems to take us like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Muck carting and watching me. Well, make sure you're watching what you're doing as well. Have we ever tried putting fodder beet in the mix? Yes, yeah, we used to chop it in with the KW bucket and get it mixed in, but because the cows love the fodder beet that much, they will sort through the ration, so they'll throw everything about with the nose looking for the little pieces of fodder beet, and we just have meal everywhere. We're just getting so much waste. So what we do now is well, what we did have to do in that one mix, one or two mixes that were like that, we just feed it on top after we've fed out the TMR. So then it's on the top for them. They can eat what they want, and then it's up to them, isn't it? So yeah, that's what we do there. So let's see what other people are saying. I hate how these comments disappear on here. He'll try. Morning, Peter. How are we doing? So yeah, talking about a Crawford Tractor Challenge that I'm going to be having a go with Ash. Hopefully, if we get some time later today. I would have liked to have done it with the bale trailer, the blue one, but it's got all the silage on it, hasn't it? So that's a no-no. I'm just going to show you that actually. And I'd have to spike all the silage bales off to do it, and I ain't got time to do that. And it's going to make a mess of the bales. So unfortunately, I ain't got time to do that. So what I'm going to do, I think, is use the straw blower. So that's the bale trailer I would have liked to have used, but I'll use the straw blower now. It might give me a slight advantage because it is short, so I haven't got to pull forward quite as far. But it's very sensitive to the steering because it's only single axle, so it can just go offline very, very quickly and very easily. Just got some of these cattle here, a lot of these here that will be going out to grass in the spring. These aren't our finishers. These are our grazers that we've bought in. So yeah, and they're all looking pretty happy. I think I've bedded them up well. Andy will be pleased. Short of the trailer, harder to reverse. That's it. That's very true. And it's quite short compared to a bale trailer. It is anyway. What's my dream tractor? Says Lowell. I don't know. At one point, I really wanted a JCB Fast Track, but I think I'm past that now. And if it's like a classic tractor, I really like them MB tracks, Mercedes MB track. Or I tell you what my dream tractor is. Yeah, without a doubt, my dream tractor is a Unimog. I'd love a Unimog. I think they're just like beast. I know it's not really a tractor, but you can have it on agricultural. Oh, didn't mean to press that one. Meant to press the comments. You can have it on agricultural license, can't you, and drive it that way. So that's maybe my dream tractor. I hate reversing, Astro. Yeah, I hate reversing it. It keeps stalling. But today, talking to Sam and to Massey here, today I've not stalled the 130, which is a very vast improvement. And I've had that on the straw blower this morning, and yeah, I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Just getting used to it a bit. I don't really like driving with the. Oh, Crawford's on now. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking actually what I might do it on, I don't think I'm going to set any bales up because I haven't really got anywhere to set it up. So I'm going to measure the weighbridge and see if we can do it on the weighbridge. So if I crash into it, it's going to make a bit of damage. So it might actually be better with bales, but just for time saved, I can maybe do it on the weighbridge. It's only through, I'm not sure if it's total 3 meters or if it's 3 meters that you can drive on it. I'll just have a walk up to it now. So yeah, I might just have a go pulling forward and reversing onto that. So that makes things a little bit easier for us. So let me flip this round. We'll see now how this mix is going on, if it's processed enough for me to start bashing some maize silage in. It's a 7530 weapon. It's a great tractor, that. Oh, excuse my climbing. Oh, I'm getting covered in it. I think it's sort of getting there. I'll tip some in now. I dare just tip a bit in. So what I'll do is pop these pipes onto the auxiliaries here. Hopefully I can do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it two-handed. Let me flip this around. Just give me a second. I'll pop these on. There we go. And then we'll just keep grabbing silage out of there. Looks like I'm going to have to do a bit of tidying up of this face. I'm not going to blame Ash, but I'm going to blame Ash because it's a bit untidy. So might have a few more grabs than I would usually take, just to try and get it all level and looking a bit nicer. I hope Ash don't watch this video. Right. He can't be watching it because he's with my dad. So here we go. What do you want to see? Do you want to see my face? Or do you want to see the grabbing it out? Let me know. See what people are saying on here before I start grabbing. Yeah, the 7530s are spot on. Would I like my kids to work with me? Yeah, I mean, they're very young at the minute, and look, if they say that they don't want to be in farming, then that's their choice, you know what I mean? That's their choice. That's what how my dad was with me. He said, you know, mum and dad were, at the time when I was at school, to be honest, there wasn't much money in farming. We weren't a very big farm. And it was a struggle really. Yeah, it was a struggle. My mum had to work. Yeah, and then, you know, we've sort of grown from there. Like all the money we just used to invest back into the farm, and life's not a struggle anymore. But so mum and dad sort of basically said, you know, don't go into farming. It's not there's no money in it, and tried to put me off it a little bit. But here I am. I'm back. I'm here. But yeah, so my kids, I just say the same. Like if they want it, then I'll totally support them. But if they don't, then I'll totally support them as well. So whatever they want to do. They might want to be a teacher like their mummy. Let's have a look here. Here we go. With a 16-ton loader, a 12-ton machine on the back, flies about. Oh, what's that? Oh, 7530. What do we vaccinate the beef on arrival for? It's IBR. Don't ask me what it stands for. Something bovine, something or other. Basically, we're just trying to stop them from getting like pneumonia. And IBR's one of them that's linked to it. We've had quite good success with it, really. I said we don't get many issues with cattle. I mean, you always get issues. So you have livestock, you're gonna have problems with along the way. But it's we really think that helps. It's quite expensive though. It's a couple of quid, £2.50 to £3, I think, per animal. But if it lowers your mortality, it makes your cattle healthier, and it's worth it, innit? We are based in South Yorkshire. That's as far as I go. That's as close as we get. Just because I ain't got like a farm shop or anything like that, so it's not really like a reason for anybody to be visiting or anything. So I just leave it at that. And yeah. Oh, we're grabbing. I keep missing all these chats. Where's Big M? So she is in the Lake District, I think, somewhere. She's gone gone for a night away. I think she's gone with her granddad. So I don't know what they're doing. If I know she likes metal detecting and stuff like that. So whether or not she's doing that, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing there. But she's gone away with her granddad for a night. It should be nice for her. But she don't normally work on a Sunday anyway. Or we try his best to let her have Sunday off, unless we get really busy. And Andy, he's down in Devon with the family. Big Mick, he's working today, as far as I know. He normally he works 4 on 4 off, so it changes all the time when he works and when he doesn't. So yeah, he's not with us, but he'll be here next week. I don't think he's very happy with me at the minute. It's much to do with wood. He's real passionate about his wood. Collecting wood for his log burner. And I've got a lot of wood at the minute. And I think he's got his eye on it. And I keep winding him up saying he can't have it, but he can. But I think I might have just wound him up a little bit too much. It's still coming down. He's not gone too bad, but might have just he'll be fine this week. It's just so easy to wind up, that's the thing. You ask Ash about it. So yeah, this is about my last you can't see very well there, can you? My last grab of silage. Getting towards 3.5 ton in here. And then we've got to do a bit of a pain of moving the mixer, moving the JCB, dropping my pipes off, stuff like that, putting my molasses in. And then it'll be done. In fact, what I might check is just see how much. Yeah, Joe, yeah, I'm going to do it today. Almost certainly going to do it. Unless something major cracks in today, then I'll be doing it. Me and Ash. Like I say, I'm probably going to do it with straw blower. What feeder? We got Silo King. Right, I'll tell you what. That's the feeder. Yeah? Silo King Duo 22 cubic metre. Right, I'm just going to jump out and take these pipes off. Let's see. Tell you what, it's getting a bit warm now. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. I think this hat's going to have to come off. It's gone. So I'm going to shift this down the yard. See how much mix I've got left. If I've got a lot left for this afternoon, I think I'll just leave the mix at that because I don't want to be putting new mix in front of an old mix. If I can help it, just got to try and keep it fresh for your cows. Don't like eating stuff that's not necessarily going out of date, but going old. It's not much good. A bit like that, and you see what's happening. So you can see Flash Ash's car there. He's here with us today. We've got the straw blower there on the new 6130. 9 metres in the yard. Checking here. Oh, we have got quite a lot of mix left. Try and clean that. Yeah, we've got loads of mix left. So I tell you what, I'm gonna leave it at that because that'll do us this evening's feed. So after when it gets to feeding time, we'll feed that out and then I'll do another mix so that we've got one done for the morning. Be good. Nobody likes doing extra stuff in the morning, do they? If they can help it. Trying to see what them two are doing. Looks like they're busy. cows around. And they're just chasing some cattle about. Bless them. What we're saying on this chat then? Just a farm tour. I'll eventually do one. It's just finding time. I've got to do Crawford Challenge today. Morning, John. How we doing? TM is very bumpy. Yeah, you're correct on that. It is fairly bumpy. So now I'll just go and we'll check on that mix and turn it off, I think. So it's ready. What's my top 3 biscuits? Trying to stop eating biscuits at the minute, but we have. Has anybody been to Aldi? You got the Jives, which is a Twix, a Racer, which is like a Snickers, and then what should we have after that? I don't know. Oh, it's like extra, you know, like an Oreo, but like covered in chocolate, like that sort of thing. We'll go with that, eh? So I'm in the 7530, and we were going to check on it, weren't we? I'll tell you what, I'll go up steps and we'll just show you what it's like. I wouldn't normally, but seems we're on live, we might as well have a look, see what it's done, what type of job it's doing. See, so that's mixed down fairly well. It does get caught on the sides a bit in this. And you won't believe it, but we get another half as much again in there. So we put the barley and the Trafford Gold in and the molasses. And because the Trafford Gold and the molasses is quite heavy, it compresses it down a bit. And we'll get 10 tonne in this mixer of our mix. This that's in here now is probably 4.5 tonne. I'll be in here now. Where are we? Live chat. Why is that not gone on then? There we go. All right, James. Do you mean the 7530's got some sound to it? Oh yeah, it has. It's a weapon. It definitely is a weapon. Oh no, I'll tell you a lie, it's got 3.5 tonne in it. 3.5 tonne in it. It has 4.5 in it when it's got molasses in. Right, so we'll just knock this off now. Yeah, it does, it looks to be making a good mix, doesn't it? Have I ever tried Manitou? Yeah, we used to have Manitous. A few of you probably know, if I've told the story before, about how we had a brand new MLA, are they called? The ones that bend in the middle. Now, I was talking brand new, but not the current model. The model that they had before, which was a Red Rock machine. And it was the worst machine we've ever had on the farm. It used to boil itself all the time. The sort of, there was a cab, then the radiator, then the engine. So the radiator was in between the engine and the cab, and there was no way, you couldn't take the radiator out. There was no screens on it, nothing like that. Extremely difficult to clean out. In fact, you just couldn't clean it. And it, yeah, somebody said, John says. And basically, it just used to overheat. We had several rams changed on it. They all cracked or deteriorated. Axle bolts, they fell out of it. We were walking around one day and found a bolt, and then managed to out to it, and he went under on his little skiddy, you know, like the little roll-on boards that you get, and you roll it under the machine. He rolled under. He looked up, there was no bolts on the axles, and then you'd never seen somebody roll out as fast. Yeah, the axle bolts have fallen off. So anyway, what I'm getting to my point is, they lent us a 15-year-old machine, a sidearm, to put us on while all these different barrage of things that needed fixing on it got fixed. I think it was in there something like 3 weeks or something. And we were using it. We used it one day, parked it up in shed. We all went out, which is very rare. Like there's always somebody on farm, but everyone was out, and it caught on fire and burnt a massive hole in the shed roof. All the tractors were parked in there. There were explosions going off, which people thought was, the fire brigade thought was, what is it called now? Like the burning gear, I can't remember. Anyway, burning bottles of gas. They thought it was that, so they closed all the major roads around us until we got to the farm and told them that, like, if it was the burning gear, it was only this, like, you'd get in a caravan or whatever. So then they could open the roads, because they thought there was going to be a massive explosion. Made just a total mess of everything. And then to add insult to injury, it was on our insurance, so we had to pay for it, which is just a nightmare. Yeah, they were an absolute rubbish machine. But to be honest, new Manitou might have changed everything. And that was a bendy Manitou, the side arm Manitou that set fire, but it was a bendy one that we were having all the trouble with. So you never know. Like, I'm not going to say I've never had a Manitou, but I just said that I've had a very, very bad experience with them. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, they're called an MLA, I think. Yeah. I like the JCBs. It was such, the MLA was so slow. Like, you'd put your foot on the accelerator, it'd like make a lot of noise, and you just wouldn't go anywhere. It was just frustratingly slow. And literally we got the JCB. I don't think we even had a chance to demo one. We just sort of bought it because everyone said that they were the machine to get, and there weren't any demos going around. And jumped on it and put a foot down, and it was like, wow, I'm in a go-kart here. Unbelievable. Todd says 650, 103. That's probably, it probably is like the 9 meter. It sounds like it's, if I'm reading it right, it sounds like it's a bigger machine than the 9 meter. So it'd be like if it's how JCB do theirs, it's like a 5-ton lift and a 10 meter reach. Is that right, Todd? So it should be some weapon, that, like. I think they probably do make the sidearms a lot better. It's a more popular machine, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of competition with that, so they've got to make a good one of those. Did you, Dave? Yeah, we had 2 of them MLAs, Dave. Because the first one that we bought because we always had MLAs, so that when they changed the cab and they went to the Red Rock one, we were swapping from an old one. But we always used to change them regularly because it was our main machine. And we bought the Red Rock one, and we were like, whoa, this is like a lot worse than the one we've had before. And anyway, we were like, right, we need to get out of this. But because they were that bad, they dropped the price by 10,000 on the new ones. So we were stuck then with an MLA that was going to cost us an absolute fortune to swap to a new one. And they told us that they'd got a lot of the issues sorted. And the guy from Manitou said that he would sort us out a good price. The actual managing director or whatever of Manitou, not like the sales guy from our place, said that they'd do us a good price on a newer one. So we sort of had to swap to another terrible machine, but a newer one. And yeah, it was exactly the same. Same ship as a 9 meter. The hydraulics are quite slow. Is the only problem. Oh, so is it like Todd? Is it a bit like a construction like spec kind of one then? Do we put molasses in all our feed? Yes, yeah. Gets molasses in everything. Well, it's just we just do one mix, you see. So we just put that in there. What's that, John? Diesel or petrol? What are we talking about now? And they are a diesel. All our tractors are diesel. Everyone in the workshop all agreed Monday or Friday bill. Yeah. Terrible machine, an absolute terrible machine. Yeah, John, I think I have watched that Farmer Phil. Do you mean the one that's like, it's bends in the middle, same as ours, but then it's got like a turntable sort of on the front, hasn't it, that you can sort of swing to the side, left and right? I think really that's more of a construction thing, isn't it? You know, like working on maybe like you're working in one lane of traffic and you've got another lane closed and you can just swing stuff around to the side. I think it's like in farming, you've got a lot of space usually. I mean, obviously you've got tight buildings and stuff, but yeah, it looked an expensive machine. So it could be because it's cold. Yeah. It's a lot of them construction ones, like you get a JCB construction spec, and they are dire compared to an ag spec one. Really terrible. The TM is a power shift transmission. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thanks for coming over from TikTok. That's brilliant. It's yeah. I'm not putting as many videos now on TikTok, am I? Because I'm trying to do these YouTubes a bit more. I'm still trying to get one a day up. I haven't actually made one today. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, it's basically a bit like a digger. That one that Farmer Phil. It's not a digger, but it's a smaller machine as well. I don't think it's got the capacity of like the TM320. It's more like I don't know what size the smaller ones are. Is it like a 310 or something? Can you get a smaller articulated one that's like a 310 JCB? Sorry if it looks like I'm scowling all the time. The sun is very bright. So yeah, so that's that really. I think I'm gonna have to try and sort this doing this Crawford Tractor Challenge, aren't I? So I'm thinking if I come down this way and back up that way, it's quite a steep slope to go up our ramp onto the weighbridge, so I might actually have to do it from the other side. So yeah, maybe do it from the other side. How many hours was on the 125 and traded in? I think it was it wasn't 7,500, but it was getting towards that. It might have been like 7.4 or 7.3 something. So, and it did it today. About the monitor setting on fire. Oh, Manitou setting on fire. Oh, it was electrical fire that set it on fire. What tractors have I got, Owen? So I've got Ryan Owens. I didn't see that. I've got 7530 John Deere. I got a John Deere 6130 now. That's the new one. I think was it beginning of this week? Yeah, I think it was. And we've got a 6930, which I use quite a bit. And we've got, what else we got? Oh, a 6210. That's our biggest tractor. You should get your dad doing a challenge as well. There's no way you will do the challenge, I'll tell you that now. You lot don't know him. Manitou MLT 650 103. Getting it precise there, Todd, aren't you? This is the trouble with all these machine names. It's like the JCB. I just call it the 9 meter, but like it's like JCB 53595. Agri Super or something like that. It's like so much stuff. How many horsepower is a 7530? I think it's 100 and... Somebody will tell you on here. It's just standard. I think it might be like 170 or something, and it boosts to just around 200-ish. Yeah, I think I will get Ash to do the challenge. He might as well have a little bash, hadn't he? But yeah, he might as well have a little try at that. Fact, he's here. He is here. Can we see him? Oh, he's a bit camouflaged, isn't it? He's there, look, on his phone. My dad walking off in background. I'm wondering if Ash is actually watching. I think he is. He's watching us on live, isn't he? That's funny. You only have the one, so you just call it. Yeah, that's it. It's just, yeah, I just call like the bendy one either the bendy or the TM, or the new one, and I call the 9 meter the old one. It just has loads of different names. But yeah, I think anyway. Now we're gonna probably get off live and maybe do this tractor challenge. Are you gonna have a go at it, Ash?
I do. I've seen comments.
Have you?
Yeah.
Seen them on it?
Yeah.
So, shout out the door, morning Ash. It's here, morning Ash. Is it still morning? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Ash has flashing motor, everyone. You gotta love it. Gotta love it.
We did.
We didn't him back because we run into a tree. But it's a good job his dad's got a garage, so he can get that fixed. They ain't got it fixed yet though, have they? Slacking. No rush. Right, anyway, thanks for joining everyone. It's been a pleasure doing the live with everyone there. And yeah, stay tuned for my video tonight. There's something a little bit interesting at the start of the video. When I got to work, I found something very interesting at our gateway. And yeah, and then hopefully it'll be a bit of a feeding up and a bit of us doing the Crawford Tractor Challenge and whatever else goes on this afternoon. Because anything can happen here. So yeah, thanks again guys. We'll see you later. I'm going. Bye 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 bye.